Why did every girl in school team up to take down a teacher? I was trying to pop a huge pimple in the locker room mirror when I heard Lily whisper me, "Please tell me you have a pad. I just got my period and I'm wearing white shorts." The panic in her voice made my stomach drop, because I knew exactly the nightmare that was about to happen. Our PE teacher, Mr. Harding, was obsessed with timing bathroom breaks on his Apple Watch. He had of made a huge scene whenever anyone went over. The men seemed to enjoy humiliating student. He made it his personal mission to destroy every excuse people had, so Olivia was terrified. She knew she was next. During burpees, she nervously raised her hand and quietly asked to use the bathroom. But when she hadn't returned after 20 minutes, Mr. Hutt, the entire class. Then he announced loudly, "Olivia has been gone for 20 minutes. That is completely unacceptable and disrespectful to everyone's time." He puffed out his chest with his tough coach voice. When Olivia finders were forming in her eyes, she quietly explained that she was dealing with her period. That was when this man showed his true colors. He launched into a condescending lecture. He said, "I have 3 sisters and none of them ever needed this." He said periods were absolutely no excuse for interrupting his class. Then he added, "Girls to date as an excuse to be lazy and get attention." He smiled like he had just won some twisted victory. Then he announced that Olivia would have to make up the class because she had missed half of it for no reason. Olivia's face fell as everyone stared at her. I felt pure anger building inside me. At lunch, I was practically shaken down at our usual table. Ava, Riley, and Chloe were already there having a heated conversation. "Did you see what he did to Olivia?" Basically, yeah, Riley was checking the group chat where girls from other classes were already sharing their own horror stories about Harding. "This guy seriously is having sisters makes him the period police," Chloe said, her voice shaking with anger. We sat there for a moment trying to process how unbelievably unfair it was. Then Chloe's eyes lit up. She said, "But you know what? If he wants to act like an expert because he has sisters, we can destroy him using his own logic." That lunch turned into a war meeting. We got every girl from his classes to join the group chat. We assigned people to watch his every move. And we agreed to wait for the perfect opportunity to turn his own words against him. 2 weeks later, it happened. Our group chat exploded when Riley texted, "Sick he didn't come in today?" When Mr. Harding finally came back after 3 days, he looked miserable, dramatically complained about his terrible cold. I found him alone near his office. I knew it was time. "Oh wow, Mr. Harding," I said with fake concern. "That's interesting. You needed 3 whole days for a cold." My brother had the exact same symptoms and went back to work the next day. I guess some people just handle being sick differently. I watched his face change then irritation. He tried desperately to explain. Everyone's immune system is different. Some people need more recovery time. That was my opening. "Oh, so now you understand that everyone's bodies work differently." How fascinated him. It was like watching a train crash. I continued, "And just because I have a brother doesn't mean I'm an expert on how long men need in the bathroom. The same way having sisters doesn't make you an expert on periods." You could literally see his confidence disappear. But we weren't done. For the rest of the semester, we made his life miserable. A complete calculated destruction. When he dramatically collapsed into his chair after crying dodgeball and complained about being exhausted, someone immediately said, "My dad works construction 12 hours a day, and I've never heard him complain that much about being tired." When he complained about a headache in the teacher's lounge, someone responded, "My brother gets migraines and he doesn't whine about it to everyone." You could see his face turning red while the other teachers just looked at each other. Every comment was carefully planned. We were breaking down his ego piece by piece. Our group chat coordinated everything with military precision. By the second month, his confidence was visibly falling apart. But we saved this moment for when it worth the most. He was trying to flirt with Ms. Parker and her teacher he had been chasing all semester. He was standing near the teachers complaining that students were always late to his class. That was when Chloe delivered the perfect attack. "Because you always take really long bathroom breaks during class. Maybe you should start timing yourself too, since you're such an expert on appropriate bathroom times." The Ms. Parker couldn't stop herself. Then she walked away. Mr. Harding turned bright red from embarrassment. After her attitude changed, he started letting students use the bathroom without time limits. And he even apologized to Olivia the entire PE class.